A Blue Lantern Superman is honestly perfect. Hell, I'm pretty sure his symbol on his chest literally represents hope. And just like with all lantern rings, you can represent it by either you holding a lot of that respective emotion or instilling a lot of that emotion. And I think it's pretty fair to say that Superman instills a hell of a lot of hope in people. So you take someone who's already as powerful as Superman and give him a power amp that is not only baseline, one of the strongest of the main primary lantern rings, but then taking that ring and supercharging it with the amount of hope that people have in Superman is going to make this ring basically like he's having another sun just sitting in his hand. The amount of pure energy in this ring would be the equivalent of a giant star sitting in the palm of his hands. Even the basic little lasers that some of the rings can fire for their basic attacks, where they're just like pew pew, it's just like that, would be like getting hit with solar flares. Let alone the complex constructs, or the fact that it's just going to have Superman's power as a baseline, his level of intelligence, and just overall, he's going to be a ridiculous powerhouse. Not only because, well, he's Superman, but then throwing in the fact that this Blue Lantern is going to not only have all this power, but the fact that Superman's going to be able to use it to its fullest. Because here's the thing, most Blue Lanterns have basically become pacifists. And if he happens to be around any other lantern color, those lanterns get supercharged. And it's especially potent around Green Lanterns, which what so happens to be a part of the Justice League? Multiple Green Lanterns. So on top of himself being overpowered as hell, he's also going to be able to make his Green Lantern buddies even stronger. And think about it as a bonus. Since he's in the picture, let's also talk about Yellow Lantern Batman. Do I need to explain what the Yellow Lantern ring is beyond the fact that it represents fear? That's all I should have to say, because Batman, combined with something that makes you stronger based off of fear, is self-explanatory why that's overpowered. Plus, he could always just save it for one of his known contingencies, because the Green Lantern's weakness happens to be fear. That and the color yellow. Or the OG Green Lanterns had the weakness to wood. No, I am not joking about that last one. So, on top of getting a lantern amp, thanks to the Yellow Lantern ring, and it being a very powerful one thanks to how feared Batman is, he'd also be able to reliably have a power source in case any of the Green Lanterns decided to go rogue.